Hello, Leo. I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is your weekly read for the week of the 20th to the 26th of January 2020. Leo, if you'd like a private reading with me, there's a link up there to book in for one of those. I get all my readings out within 24 hours of you booking them, and they're 3 pages long. So they're sent via email, and you can see at time of booking, you can choose what area of your life you want it to be about. You can choose one of them, you can choose two, you can choose all 5 if you want. But if you have a specific question or questions for your reading, then all you need to do is at time of booking, just click on the Contact Us page, which is at the top or at the bottom of my website, and send in your questions to me, and I'll do the reading on that. So, Leo, what have you got going on this week? Generally, what have you got going on this week, Leo? You've got refocus and brilliant. So I'm hearing, Leo, some of you have been focused on problems that you've been having. You've been experiencing some glitches and you've been kind of working on that, fighting fires kind of thing. And that might be a bit wearing. You might have found that a little bit wearing, Leo. Can be frustrating, can't it, when things go wrong and we're having to deal with stuff like that. But this week, you can breathe a sigh of relief because you're being refocused on what is brilliant. So time to get focused back on what is great in your life again, have it flowing, have the good things flowing to you again. So you're going to get a break this week, Leo, from all of that crap that's been manifesting that you've had to sort out. It's not that that's been wrong. You've had to have sorted stuff out, but you don't need to keep that energy going by focusing on it anymore. So you're getting a change in energy this week from that kind of fighting fires, that having to sort problems out. So get focused on having a great life again, things flowing, great things flowing to you. Yes, because look, happens so often is like what I'm talking about comes up in the next card. Flowing. Get focused on what's flowing, on good things flowing to you. Let go of the past. Yes, you've had problems, but you don't need to keep on focusing on that. The more you focus on that, the more it's going to you're going to attract more of them. So don't do that. Just expect things to go swimmingly for you now. Expect things to flow for you now. Um, Yeah, it's interesting. It's like I had my bicycle stolen days ago, and I was like really annoyed at it first. It's horrible not having transport. It limits my life so much not having transport. I can't just nip out and get some food. I can't, and I've got a lot of work to do. And it's like when I've got a bicycle, I can just go and do those little jobs that I've got to do, or go and get some food, and it's fast. Now it's not fast, and so I can't do these things anymore because I've got to get my work done. So it's grounded me. And so I was focused on all the problems like that this last week. And then I thought, you know what? There's got to be a good reason to this. And so I'm just going to let it go and let it sort itself out. And it is sorting itself out now. And in the same way, Leo, you're being asked to stop focusing on the problems now. Just go, oh, it's going to sort itself out. It's all okay. It's going to happen. Get back in that flow. Let go of those problems and not focus on the problems and the annoyances. And it is annoying. Like, it is annoying when stuff like that happens. But don't focus on it anymore because you do have a change in energy available to you this week. You can let it go. Let go of the past. Let things flow again. The good stuff. Chicken's laying out. My cat, she's laying out with her legs behind her. Her belly on the tiles. She looks funny. What have you got going on in your love life, Leo, this week? Knowing and gentle, quieted heart. What you know about your love life. Maybe you know that someone's for you and they're going to be in your life. Maybe you know that something's over now. Maybe even though you know it, you're not fully accepting it. You don't want to admit to it. Either way. And this, because you've got this gentle, quieted heart, so it's like, now, time to accept it. Accept it and just be okay with it. Be okay with what you know and with regards to relationships. Leo. Yeah, acceptance. So for those of you that you're in a relationship and you know that it's over now, this is saying you don't need to take action on that for it to be over. You've just got to get to this place of acceptance first. Like this said, you've got to refocus now on things flowing well for you. It's like what's yours won't go past you. What isn't yours is going to go away from you. It's okay. You can be okay about that process, and you can take it slowly. Like, it can happen for you. You know, it could be that a relationship is over, and when you get to that point of knowing in your heart and being okay about it, they will talk to you about it, you know, and it'll be easy. It's never easy, I know, but it'll be easier. So it's not, don't make such a big deal about things. I feel like you've been in this energy of fighting fires, of problems and stuff like that. And it's causing you, when you focus on your relationship, to see problems in that too. It's like, oh, and I've got that to sort out too. Like this feeling of overwhelm with you at the moment, Leah. And you've got this chance this week of a whole new energy. And so take that chance of that whole new energy. Let stuff go. Be okay about things. Let the good stuff start flowing to you. What else is going on in your love life? Yeah. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be what it is. Let the connection be what it is. Now, for some of you, you're singles, you've maybe met somebody, and this is saying it's maybe you wanted it to be this amazing soulmate relationship, but it's not. And it's like, let the connection be what it is. You know, people are brought into our lives for all kinds of reasons, and we can have like a romantic connection with someone, and it's not ever going to be like a long-term thing, but they bring something into our lives. Maybe they're opening our hearts up. Maybe they're getting us to chill out about something. Maybe they've got a hobby and they're bringing us into that. Or maybe they're just like introducing us to people, and it's okay. It's okay. Let the connection be what it is. It doesn't have to be this big thing. You don't have to make people be the soulmate. You don't have to expect that they should be your soulmate. Or, yeah. Let the connection be what it is. Be with nature. For some of you singles as well that aren't seeing anyone at all, I'm picking up this is like you're going to make the connections by being yourself and doing what you do, you know? If you love going on nature walks, then do that. And then you're going to like meet someone that loves going on nature walks. But this isn't just about nature. This is about being your natural self. And so if you're into Muay Thai, go practice Muay Thai. Go training every day, and you're going to meet your partner there. You're going to make the connections with people that are like you just by being yourself, being your natural self, being your authentic self. When you're not looking, when you're just living your life, when you're just being you. So yeah, Leo, be open to a relationship, but don't go looking for it. Just be yourself, doing what you love. The universe is going to bring who is right for you. And as I said, it doesn't have to be everything. It doesn't have to be your soulmate. It can just be a connection for a reason, for a season, or for a reason, you know? Ease up on it. Have a gentle, quieted heart about your love life this week. Leo, what have you got going on with your work this week? You've got change coming. Really, really good change coming in your work, I'm hearing. But not this week. You're probably feeling it though this week. You might be switching your head over to it. Do you know what I mean? It's like the week where you suddenly decide, I don't want to be in this job anymore, and you resign yourself to that in your heart, and you're kind of in that transition to, in your mind, focusing on what would be better for you. It's that kind of week. You've got something really brilliant ahead, a change, a brilliant change. It's not this week, but you are getting online with it this week. You're getting aligned with it this week. So the ideas that you have for a change in work, what would be brilliant for you? Maybe new ideas. Someone might say to you, you'd be really good at this thing. You know, like a friend gets in touch with you saying, oh, I went to this therapist and they did this thing and I've never heard about it before. You'd be really good at that kind of thing. And then that kind of inspires you. You're not ready to take the action yet, but you're getting in alignment with it. You know, you're being fed the signs this week for what would be brilliant. This change, this brilliant change in your work, what would be brilliant for you. And it might not be a change of job, like it might not be a change in your business. It could be just like a change in direction, you know, new kinds of customers, that kind of thing. There's a change coming now, and it's going to be so good for you, but you're waiting for it, but you're getting aligned with it this week. You're getting those signs this week. So pay attention this week, getting signs of what is coming next for you so you can get aligned with it. And getting aligned with it just means getting on the same page as your higher self with it. We get these carrots dangled in front of us, these signs, so that we can start thinking about it. And it takes us some time to accept it and step into that energy. And so you're getting these signs, or you have got these signs recently. This week is all about getting into that energy. It's about accepting it and being at peace with yourself too. The work, respecting, changes in respect. So that this brilliant change in your work, you're going to get so much more respect from it. And you need to step into that. You need to step into that change. You need to just be okay about the level of respect that you have been getting. So if you've been feeling disrespected in your work, you're in a job where you're not really valued that much, where you're not really listened to, people aren't really respecting you, just be okay about that. Like, don't fight that. If you start fighting that, if you're annoyed about it, you're going to lock yourself into that energy. And so this new thing, this new brilliant thing can't come in. Or if it does come in, it's going to be like a constricted version of it with people that aren't respecting you too. You don't want to keep yourself in that energy. So just be at peace. It's like, well, this was for me and it's not for me anymore, that kind of thing. This job was for me and it's not for me anymore. I'm moving on soon. I'm moving to better things where people respect me, Just be like that. Don't fight it. Don't be like, I hate this place. Nobody respects me. I'm moving somewhere where they'll respect me. It's like, well, you won't. With that attitude, you won't. You'll find another job. It'll appear that they'll respect you, but they won't. They'll be of exactly the same energy. Not exactly the same energy, because your energy has changed, but it'll still have that disrespect undertone to it. You're not going to be valued in the way that you deserve to be valued, Liam. You do. You deserve to be valued, and I'm feeling like you really know it. You know that, and you've got these. This is why you've got these big changes coming, these brilliant changes coming in your work. So just be at peace with the level of respect that you've got. It is changing. It can change. Can't change if you fight it. Can't change if you're not at peace with it, but it will change if you're at peace with it. And there are better times ahead for you, like much better times ahead for you, much better times ahead for you. Leah, it's those of us in life that experience the really negative stuff that experience really positive stuff after that. It's like we're collecting information, we are experiencing these things so that we've got a desire for much better. It's the people that have had the biggest challenges that get the biggest payback in the end, if they get aligned with that. If they, someone can just like stay fighting it and stay in that victim role and they never get the payback from it. But if you are working on yourselves, and if you're watching these videos, then you are going to get that payback from it. There's something really good coming from it. And so don't ever, feel a victim to negative circumstances. If you felt disrespected in your work, it means that you've got really good stuff coming. Something I've learned in my life, from all the challenges that I've had, I've seen how it converts to something really good once you've worked through the stuff and let it go. Leo, what have you got going on with your money this week? You've got joy, and who is aware? Now, if you're not finding joy in your money, then something is wrong, Leo. You've got an incorrect focus on it. You need to start finding joy in your money. So, have you had like a serious focus on money? Like, my money is to pay for the rent and the bills and all the serious stuff. It's not for fun. Maybe it's time to shift your mindset on that. Have an awareness that, imagine if you had like plenty of money to do really fun things, like your bucket list. Like, write down a list of really amazing things that you could do with money. Like, asking for money from the universe for bills, for rent, for boring things doesn't have a lot of energy behind it, right? It doesn't have a lot of creative energy. You're not really on board with it. You're not feeling excited by it. But then imagine writing a list of 10 things that would bring you complete joy that you could do with money. And imagine asking for the money for that. Completely different vibration. You're much more likely to get the money for joy. And so this is saying you need a mind shift this week. You need a mind shift this week, Leo. Get on with creating money for your joy, to have an amazing life. Let the boring stuff work itself out. Pay it with the excess of money that you get. Start manifesting the money for the joyful things. And then the leftovers pay for the serious stuff. Shift your awareness onto that. It's going to make all the difference. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that today. I'm going to write down. I'm going to do the same thing. It's awesome advice. Also, with your money this week, Leo, you've got talk to someone and be supportive. Ah, money, right. Um, yeah. Do you always look after other people with your money? Are you like the first to help a friend out with your money and pay for things and stuff like that? And I'm feeling like there's some balance to be had here. So maybe a friend has got used to you doing that and just like sits back and lets you do that. And it might be time to talk to them now. You might have noticed that that's going on and you're still doing it, but you're thinking, there's a bit of a weirdness with the energy now. It might be time to talk to them and say, I don't think you really need me to help you financially and keep on paying for things now, or something like that. I'm feeling like there's a little bit of imbalance going on with someone else financially. You're being the supportive one, and you don't really need to be that anymore. Maybe it's a good time to set someone free. You know, like maybe it's an adult child that's still living with you, and it's time to talk to them and say, look, you've got a good job now, you're making your money, maybe it's time you moved out, or maybe it's time you started paying rent, or maybe, something like that. There's something to be sorted out with somebody, someone that you've been supporting financially. This is for some of you, of course. Some of you, Leos, you're not supporting anyone financially, but for those of you that are, it's time to sort that out now. It can be a money drain on you, not just financially, money going out physically kind of thing. It can be an energetic money drain on you. It can be like you saying no to money if you're not actually facing that and addressing it. And you want to say yes to money. Say yes to money, Leo. There you go, Leo. That's your reading. If you like this reading, please click like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment about what you get out of that. I love hearing from you. And please, if you know of anyone that would get benefit out of my readings, get value from these readings, please share my channel with them. I'd be very appreciative if you could help me expand my channel, grow my channel, and bring new people in. So please share my videos if you're getting value from them. I hope you have an amazing week, Leah, and I'll see you next time. Bye.